You're gonna be under arrest.
For what?
For not listening to me.
I think the emergency is the video, somebody's videotaping.
Okay. And the shirt says, I believe, balls deep. He says his name is Captain Awesome.
Hey guys, Rogue Nation coming to you here today, and we got a great video by Truth Be Told Audits out of Texas. It's officer safety put in check, and you know, we hear it all the time, officer safety, ooh, ooh. So this is a pretty good video. Officer's definitely a douchebag. So let me know what you think about this officer and officer safety in the comments below, guys. And check out Truth Be Told Audits. And that's about it, guys. We'll see you on the next one, alright?
Got the tow truck company here, Mission Towing.
Big ass knife, stand over there. You can film all you want to, but stand over there. Get away from the doors where my officers are sitting down.
Look at
Yes,
it.
you do. I don't know what you mean. Stand over there. You got a big knife. Go put your knife up and you come back. I don't know that. Stand over there. I am calm. I'm asking you to stand back. I'm asking you to stand back because you got a big knife on your side. I want you to stand back because you got a big knife. You don't go up to the door.
Is it against the law to own a knife? Is it against the law to own a knife? Is it against the law to own a knife?
I am respecting you. Nicely, can you please take a step back?
Nicely was...
You're not going to walk up to the officer's doors with a giant knife on your side. Yeah, it is.
Look at this tyrant right here. Check this out. We got a corporal right here.
Why don't you film his knife standing to the office, next to the office?
Is it against the law to own a knife?
Why don't you go look
Is it against the law to own a knife in the state of Texas? Is it against the law? Don't get smart. Is it against the law to own a knife in the state of Texas? And we are allowed to walk wherever we want with a knife.
Not up to an officer.
Oh, not up to an officer? What law is that? State the law on that.
Interference.
State the law on that. Interference. How is that interference, walking around with a knife? And when it's not against the law to walk around with a knife. See, get your head out of your ass, dude. Pay attention to what you're saying. Pay attention to what you're saying, dude.
Listen to what you're saying with your friend who's got a knife.
Is it against the law to own a knife in the state of Texas and walk around with
Your
it?
attitude and he's
Is
got a
it
knife
against the law
with
in
your
the state?
knife?
See, you're not
I
going to
am
answer that
concerned.
question because you're going to keep going in circles.
It's called reasonable suspicion.
Reasonable suspicion of what?
Of you acting like that and your buddy up here with a knife up in the police car.
Oh my God, that's y'all just acting cowardness. That's it. That's it. That's it.
That's why
Is
I'm
it going to
here.
turn into an officer safety thing or what? Officer safety? Officer safety is bullshit.
Okay.
Officer safety is bullshit.
Okay.
People walk around with weapons all the time, by
Okay.
traffic stops and everything.
They don't
Just
act
because
like
somebody
you.
has a weapon doesn't
They
mean that
don't
they're
act
going to
like
use
you.
it. They don't act like nobody. Nobody has to act like anybody.
I'm not gonna deal with you.
I'm not dealing with you either. You should turn around and go do your job, dude. Turn around and go do your job. Hey, quote the law. Who's the only person? The only person here not making no sense is you. The only person that's here making no sense is you at this point. Is it against the law to own a knife in the state of Texas? Is it against the law to walk around with a knife in your pocket in the state of
Point that at
Texas?
yourself and ask yourself that.
Is it against the law in the state of Texas to walk around with a knife in your
Well,
pocket?
thank you for doing that.
Yeah. See?
God, we're handling like an accident
Well,
here.
quit being all
People might
quit being
be
all
hurt.
scared. Quit being all scared like everybody's gonna hurt
not
you.
scared.
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
not
Nobody's here to hurt you.
not scared.
We're here to document. Nobody's here to hurt
You
you.
ever been punched in the face by a guy that walks up like that? Up to
Plenty
the
of
door?
times. Plenty of
I have.
times. Plenty of times. You got in his face. You got in his
And I
face.
didn't feel comfortable with that.
Because you're scared of everything. Cops are scared of everything, bro. You don't have to be scared.
Well, then you would have? Okay, sir.
Sorry for the wind, people. Listen to this tyrant right here.
With a knife. Can you please make up the listen,
And it's not interfering.
really loud as you can tell. It's going to come up on
Corporal.
your
Corporal.
phone.
Hayes. Hughes. What's your name? What's your
I
name?
respect you. I told you to please back up.
2314 2534.
You get it?
Don't walk up on me.
2534.
Don't walk up on me. I
Well, you're
didn't
the
do
one that
nothing.
asked me. Here it is, 2534.
But you don't have to get that damn close. I can smell your breath from here, dude. Back
I
up.
smell
back
yours
up.
and it doesn't smell
back
good.
up. Back up. I take care of my stuff.
He would have given me the same respect I was giving your officer at a reasonable distance.
Yeah, nobody said anything. You have to come say something. It's always the higher ups that's got to say something. Nobody. You're not a corporal? What? 2 stripes? 2 chevrons? You're not a
I
corporal?
work the streets.
You work the streets? Well, you're doing a bad job.
Okay, you're welcome.
You're doing a bad job.
You're welcome. So are you.
So that's why they didn't say nothing. They were respecting our right to sit here and film what's going on out here. You're the only one that's got to walk up and get in people's faces, dude.
Making sure that none of them gets hurt. They're doing their job.
Who got hurt?
Huh?
Who got hurt?
I was this close to him. and
Who got hurt?
That's
Who got
right.
hurt?
That's right.
Who got hurt?
I'm standing here.
Who got hurt?
Because I'm standing here.
I mean, who's getting hurt here? Nobody.
Are you getting hurt?
Nope.
Are you good?
I'm not hurt.
No. I'm good.
The only thing that hurt right here is the ego right here. The ego is just kicking his ass right now. Why'd you got to get so up in his face? Nobody was saying anything. We were just sitting here documenting.
right.
There's always got to be that one cop that's got to say something and act like a fool.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, did they say anything? They didn't say
That's
nothing.
me. You're right.
You're right. Right. Officer safety is cowardness, man.
Good old SAPD.
Look at this.
I mean, Converse, yeah, got close enough to shake their hand, very respectful. SAPD, nothing ever changed.
Hey, is there any law that says anything about officer safety? Officer safety, is there is?
Case law.
What case law is
Go
that?
look it up.
No, I don't have to because I already know better. The only thing that's out
Go
there
look
is
it up.
Pennsylvania versus Mims saying you can get somebody out of their vehicle for officer safety, but you also got to have probable cause to believe that that person's even
reasonable
even dangerous, reasonable suspicion of a crime.
Crime, that's the...
Of a crime. You can't just go assume. You can't assume.
Yeah, I can. It's called reasonable suspicion.
Yeah. But what's the PC behind that RC? Exactly.
Just your standard loser.
What happens if we walk up on you like you walked up on us? Will we get put in handcuffs?
Sorry?
If we walked up on you like you walked up on us, what would happen to us? That wasn't aggressive like you walked up to me just
I
now?
always got that big knife. It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, make you uncomfortable for what? Did he pull out that weapon?
Doesn't have to.
Pay attention to what's
Don't
going
have to.
on. Do your job right.
I do my job.
Pay
Right.
do your job right.
Poor training.
That's all you got to do. Observe. And then if nobody's doing nothing, you shouldn't be getting in people's faces like that, straight out.
Now, SAPD...
You have no right to be doing
All right,
that.
you have every right to say what you want to say. Go ahead.
And you have no right to be getting in people's faces like that either.
They
Keep going.
even,
Keep
go
going.
tomorrow.
Where are we going?
Keep Keep going.
I'm just calling things how I see it.
Go
I'm calling
ahead.
things out exactly how I seen it.
Go ahead.
We were sitting here filming, documenting, and you guys come get in his face.
They're working.
Oh, so them working, we have to not be here? Or we have a right to be here documenting y'all? Have you ever heard of Turner versus Driver? Have you heard of Turner versus Driver?
Nobody ever told you.
See, look, there he goes again. There goes that ego again.
Get away from that record.
Look at this. Look at this Turner right here.
There you go. Get away from the record.
He just has to tell people what to do for no reason.
I don't care where you work, Ron.
He's going to tell me to stand back next because I took a step towards a cop car. Cowards, man. Cowards. Cowards. That's all it is. It's cowards.
On the news, you know.
There has to be that one out of everybody that's always got to say something, and it happens to be you this time. Yeah. Is your dash cam on? Is your dash cam on? It's on, right? Your body cam's on?
Thank you.
You're more than welcome to take a look at it, sir.
No, I don't want to look at it.
And see, people, the reason he's not doing nothing because it's legal to carry a knife in the state of Texas. They think everybody's after them or going to hurt them, or they think that all the time.
Everything.
I can't hit you with a win, I'm sorry.
You know, I mean, if you want, I can like interlock my fingers, you can pull it out.
I don't want you to interlock your fingers. I just didn't want you right up at the guy's door. That's all. And I asked you quietly.
Yeah, but you could have done it better.
Okay, you could have done what you were doing better too.
What, documenting? Standing here because we have a knife, all of a sudden we got to back up?
Their doors, that's all.
He was never at their door. He's at the front of their car, dude. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to what's going on, dude. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to what's really going on. Oh, I was, exactly. And you know, the whole thing is it's documented. That's the whole thing. It's documented.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So it's his.
Yeah. The only thing that's documented right here is the ignorance of you trying to tell people where to go, where to stand, and it doesn't work like that no more. It doesn't work like that no more.
You can say whatever you want to.
Now, apparently,
Proof.
Brandon,
Proof.
the,
The camera's the proof. The camera's the proof. Look at this dude. Man.
absolutely no respect for this guy.
I can move around too, man. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look at this. Watch out for the car. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Because we have to worry about officer safety, man. Officer safety is a big thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Officer safety is a big thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So is auditor safety. Auditor safety is becoming more and more a thing of it every day, just like the unforced law of, officer safety. They got to keep a watch out on this guy right here. This guy right here. He was slurring his words quite a bit. It's funny, right?
It's very funny.
But this is the same stuff you do to the American people. It's the same stuff you do to the American people.
I'm an American people too, yeah.
You're an American people that are telling people where to stand and where to go because they have a knife in their pocket.
I mean, I was no threat to the officer.
You know, when people walk by me on the street, I notice they have knives in my pocket, but I don't tell them, hey, get back from me, get back from me. I don't tell those people to get back from me because it's legal to carry a knife. They're not doing anything to
Do
me.
what you want to do.
We're doing what we want to do.
They would have said something. But no, this guy-
We're pulling that eagle. The cameras always pull the eagles
Whenever you
out.
want to have a long discussion
It will be a long discussion. It will be a long discussion.
Yeah, there will be a point in this discussion.
I'm more than happy to sit and talk to you.
Because y'all violate rights all the time, though.
However long as you want me to talk to you about.
Y'all violate rights all the time. Y'all are briefed in the briefing room every day to ID everybody in cars and everything. You don't have to. Like, you know how many times I've been in a car with San Antonio Police Department being a passenger in a car and, oh, I need to see your ID. You don't need to see your ID.
I haven't asked you for an ID. All I said.
Well, you don't have to ask. You're not going to get my ID. That's just out of the game. That's just out of the question. 100%.
I don't want your ID. Didn't ask you
But
for
we're
it.
carrying knives being close to cop cars. Isn't that against officer safety?
Here's a question I got for you.
If it's a good question,
Yes, it's a good
if it's
question.
not like your trick question, if
It's
you
not a
want
trick
to
question.
prove
I'm
some
too
point,
straightforward for that bullshit. Okay, your issue is with this.
I'm sorry, the witness.
Okay, I'll send a little motion to you then. Okay, your issue
issue with you, with it. Are you gonna let me answer you? You said my issue was with the knife.
Yeah, being close to your office.
Yeah, my issue was a person with a knife on their side, walking very close to the door spot and sitting down in a police vehicle.
Okay, now here's my question.
Okay.
Since there's two officers, if they had a problem with me, do you think they are able to speak for themselves?
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I love that guy doing his job directly.
Okay.
You know, the younger
And can I ask?
he
Can
doesn't say anything, but you, right off the bat, you're in my face. You're making me feel uncomfortable. You're threatening me.
I didn't threaten you. I just said please back up.
Yeah, well, you could have been at this distance, okay, which is more than an arm length away, and you could have been, sir, can you please back up?
I did say that.
But you were,
I did say that.
you were literally
I did say
inches,
that. And you did.
but you were inches away
Don't
from
matter.
me.
Well, now you know how it feels, right? They were probably going to get out of the back up. One at a time so we can have a
Well, with me, it's respect,
Me too. Same thing.
and you came off very disrespectful.
what law state says you can't walk by a cop car with a knife in your pocket?
You know, I mean, you don't.
What law states that you can't walk by a cop car without a knife in your pocket?
Totality of the circumstances.
And what circumstance is that? Somebody putting a tow truck or a car on a tow truck? What's dangerous about that? It's not like it's a traffic stop to where you're having to watch the people in the car. You're not having to watch anything. You know what's going
I'm going to
on.
give you one example. Can I?
This is what we call cop-splaining, but go ahead.
Okay, then I want to play.
Okay. Because you know you ain't going nowhere with it, dude.
Yes, I am. I was willing to talk to you, but you don't want to.
Totality, there is no such thing as officer safety. We could walk where we want with knives in our pocket without having cops getting in our face trying to back us up.
Every day for
Yes, and the judges are crooked too. The judges are crooked too. They're gonna go with that. They're gonna go with the blue line, and they're gonna back y'all up because qualified immunity and everything else. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Which judges are crooked?
Which judges are crooked? Which ones? It's more or less which ones are not crooked.
I don't know. You happen to know some judges that are crooked. And
Yeah.
I would like to share that because I would like to know that.
So you're saying they never violated rights and took up for the cop instead of what they should supposed to do by law?
I've never felt that they've taken my side.
But when you don't know the law and you just say whatever you think that the law is, and it goes to court,
I'm telling you what the law is.
there is no law stating that he can't be over there with a knife standing next to those cop
Now,
cars.
when this is all done here,
Totality? You said totality of what? Officer safety?
okay,
Circumstances of what? He has a knife walking by a car.
when
What
this is done,
law states you can't do
the
that?
officer over there, he wants to
If he wants to talk to you, he's riding on the accident.
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying
When
to
he's
understand.
riding the accident, he's looking down and he's focusing
Well, I
on
see
when
that.
he's riding.
I see that. That's why I said when he's done.
And the other officer was
Because
doing what's called a TSR for that car, and
Yeah.
he's looking down riding.
Yeah.
I just happened to finish what I was doing, so
I
I
see
came
that.
around.
And then you came over here and decided to get in people's
All the way up
faces.
to the edge of the concrete.
We were already there before you came over here. They didn't say a thing
I
to
didn't
us.
see you, I saw him over there.
I'm telling you, they didn't say a thing to us. It has to be that
I
one
did.
that has to come say
I did.
something.
I did say something.
And you're
What's the point? Because you got to push that ego or what? Huh?
If it was my ego, you didn't do it.
Oh, and I'd be owning your badge and everything else. You should just turn it in now. You should turn it in now. Go ahead, turn in your badge. Well, take off the whole shirt, take off the whole clown costume, dude. It don't
I'll
matter.
do it for you. Yeah, sure.
It don't matter.
in a ring, mutual combat law.
But the way you approach people, you don't deserve that badge.
I wouldn't submit my it's wrong. Well, you're a little older than me, just by looking. Yeah, I got a few gray hairs, no big deal. But you got a lot more gray than I do.
So can you go do your job now? So we can get back to documenting the scene? You are doing your job? And what's that? Officer safety again? It's officer safety. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like I said,
What's your guy's name?
I prefer not to give it.
Oh, really?
And mine's good citizen.
I've had too many
Being cordial, you don't be cordial by cordial is not getting in people's faces and walking around them. It's not walking around them. Well, you don't know who I am. But you'll soon find out, though. You'll soon find out.
Pleasure to meet you.
You'll soon find out. You'll soon find out. Matter of fact,
well, you know how you can get 3 different people and get 3 different stories? How do you find out which story is the truth?
honor your oath. Don't be violating people's rights. Oh, here we go. He's over. See, he told him to go ask him a question. Now he's going to stand over. Now he's going to sit over here. Hey, put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. Seatbelts.
And of course you got the blue line and here and here. Complete idiot.
Seatbelts. There you go. Put it on. That's right. Your seatbelt too. We get tickets for that.
You see, those other
That's
officers,
right.
they had
Yeah, there we
problem.
go.
He was the only one with a problem. And he's in the traffic. Yeah, he should spend a few times, like a few hours there in Converse. They could show him how to do it proper. He's definitely going to get somebody hurt. Anyhow, thanks for coming in, guys. Go down.
All right, people. We're leaving out. On to the next.